Hi guys, what's going on? This is Sophie Talks WWE back again for another video. And yeah, I'm keeping up to that little schedule I was talking about. So today we're going to do a bit of a wrestling rundown, which we're going to talk about different things going on in the world of wrestling today. And numero uno is Hardy Boyz' broken gimmick. Now recently we've been having a bit of trouble with Impact Wrestling. What's new? The Hardy Boyz want to get their broken gimmick to WWE, and that would be so great. We know that it's going to happen soon. Every lawsuit with Impact Wrestling ends up going down for them. So the Hardy Boyz are soon, pretty much, they're going to be broken. We're going to have Brother Nero, we're going to have Broken Matt, maybe King Maxwell, you know, everything might come together. But I want to know one thing. So, the big SummerSlam is coming up, and the Hardy's speciality is a ladder match. So I want to know, who do you want the Hardy Boyz to face in this ladder match? It can be anyone. It can be somebody from the past, somebody from the present. They don't even have to be in WWE. Who would you want to see the Hardys face? It could even be the Young Bucks. Anybody's on the table right now. Now, it could even be two people that aren't even a tag team and never have been a tag team. And I'm going to go with Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Finn Balor and Seth Rollins versus the Hardy Boyz at SummerSlam in this ladder match. But comment below who you would want to see in this ladder match, and maybe we can make a bit of a dream event going on here. Dream SummerSlam event. So comment down below and the best one will win. In other news, last night Okada was saw backstage at Raw, which is kind of insane because there's been talk about Okada coming to WWE, but last night was kind of out of the blue, like nobody even suspected it to happen. But he was backstage, so possibly an Okada debut soon, maybe at SummerSlam, maybe before that, or maybe way into the future. But let's hope he didn't come to Raw and think, wow, this is absolutely awful, because let's be honest, that's kind of the product at the moment. Okay, and next is a pure example of how WWE are treating the future stars of their company. Neville versus Akira Tazowa has been moved to the pre-show of Great Balls of Fire. Now, I want you to not think about Neville and Akira Tazowa in WWE today. I want you to skip your minds back to about 2 or 3 years ago and imagine Neville or Pac versus Akira Tazowa. Now that would have been main event material, but in WWE we're going to take it to the pre-show. But we all know that these two have the talent to put on such a good match. Even I remember the WrestleMania bloody pre-show and people were saying that the Cruiserweight match was one of the best matches of the night. I understand it's Cruiserweight, but moving it to the pre-show, that's a little bit too far. Now, last thing on the list is a kind of a touchy subject, but we're going to talk about Bray Wyatt. And no, we're not going to talk about that booty call, but maybe we will in the future. But for now, we all know the details. We're going to talk about his goddamn promo skills. Now, did you see this? Did you see this on Raw? Absolutely awful. And did you see the rest of them on every other Raw? It's just embarrassing now that Bray is just so, I hate to say it kills me to say it, but Bray Wyatt is a boring wrestler now, and I have no idea how that's happened. WWE have managed to poison the system, and Bray Wyatt just rambles for about, it's literally a 6-minute promo about, I don't know, you tell me what Bray was talking about in that desert, because all it does, it goes in here and it just falls straight back out. He's just talking nonsense in every promo that he does, and it's kind of getting old and boring, and when he pops on the screen it's not like, oh, it's Bray, it's, oh god, please don't talk for another 6 minutes about how hot the desert is, please. The rundown, it hasn't been packed this week, but this is my first time doing it, so you know, I'm just messing about with all these things over here and seeing if it's a good little setup, because I'm liking this professional white background. And we're gonna see how this all rolls. Hopefully it rolls smoothly. Now, thinking about what I said in the start of the video, you know, that Hardy ladder match kind of thing, I hope you better have commented below, because if you haven't, then who is gonna make this SummerSlam match? So we're going to go into the main event now. Me and my boyfriend have decided that the main event of SummerSlam should be something monumental. Let's go. It's not going to be. It's going to be Reigns and Braun, or Brock and Reigns, and you know what the main event's going to be. But in an ideal reality, this main event is so good. Right. So picture this, okay? SummerSlam. We have a Hell in a Cell. 6-man Hell in a Cell. We got Reigns, Braun, Seth, Finn, Brock and Joe. Those 6 in a Hell in a Cell. How amazing would that be? Right, so I want you to picture this because it would be one of the best main events we've saw in possibly like the last 5 or 6 years, because if you think back, they've all been pretty bad. So, here's the setup. But this is where you come in. So I want you to comment below and tell me who you think could win. And probably if you're really into this, give me a little bit of an explanation about how that happens. For me, I'm looking at the participants here. I've got them written down. I've thought long and hard about this. I'm gonna go with, you know what? I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman, because this little match, this would be a perfect way to introduce Braun into the title picture. Just absolutely demolish everyone, throwing Brock and Reigns and just crushing Seth and Finn and throwing Joe as well. And just being on top with the Universal title. Let me slide that in there. The Universal title is on the line. So yeah, comment below who you would want to win, and I'll count up every single name at the end of the week, and we can see who the winner of this match would be. So it's in your hands, so comment below and let me know. So that was the wrestling rundown for this week. Not too much to talk about, let's just go over what we have. Broken Matt Hardy, Brother Nero possibly returning, King Maxwell, we don't know, maybe so. Okada last night on Raw, maybe this could mean a debut, maybe this could mean absolutely nothing and we're reading too far into it. Probably with the IWC we read too far into everything. Neville versus Akira Tazowa moved to the pre-show of Great Balls of Fire when it could possibly be the best match of the night. And then Bray Wyatt just being a boring son of a bitch on every single Raw and SmackDown. Something needs to happen, I don't know what. I'm not a writer for the company, I just watch the show. So thank you very much for watching. I will make this a weekly thing, possibly, you know, I'm not promising anything because as you can tell from the previous uploads, I'm not too great at promising to upload videos, but let's continue this revamp with a positive attitude. So I'll be back next week for a wrestling rundown. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, a comment, you know, and if you're feeling generous, just drop us it would be great if I could say it. Drop us a subscribe and I would really be the happiest wrestling guru on YouTube. So I'll see you in my next video. Peace!